Libra, I am Ricky, and this is Thrice Tarot. How are you doing today? I hope everything is well. I hope we are meeting each other on good health. I hope all is well with you. With the weather changing all across the nation and the world, some places the weather doesn't change, but I mean, for the most part, it moves around a little bit. So, with that being said, I hope that you are staying healthy and charged and that you are doing well. All right, this message is for Libra. This message is for Libra. Libra, my readings are timeless, so they could be past, present, and future. Take that into consideration. And when you come across this, it is when it was meant for you, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If any part of this hits with you, please like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Libra. Libra. This message is for Libra. Ten of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles. And Page of Wands in reverse. So, Ten of Cups in reverse signifies maybe feeling like you are just not heading in the direction that you feel like you should be going. Maybe you feel like you're not receiving the rewards that you should be receiving. Maybe you feel like you aren't getting... Come on, focus. Maybe you feel like you're not getting... or you're not where you should be. And you feel like you need to hold on to what little you may feel like you have. As you see, this person is standing on their... well, they're sitting, but their 2 feet are on their pentacles. They're holding one, and one's on top of their head. None of these are not touching them. So this is like a sense of like holding on to something for dear life, or focusing really hard on how it is that you can keep what you've worked for. Page of Wands in reverse is a feeling like you don't have any direction. You're not going in the direction that you should be going. I feel like this has to do with your career. I feel like this has to do with something that you may have gone to school for, or something that you may have done in the past, like a class. Maybe this was like some sort of class that you were in, or some sort of like schooling that you had gone through. Maybe you had gotten a degree and currently you're not working in that field, or you've gone and got these certificates but yet you're not using them. And so what little you have, you're just like, well, I got to hold on tightly to this because this is my source. This is where I'm getting everything. This is my income. This is that. And feeling like you don't know exactly where you should be heading, or what it is you should be doing with yourself. I'm going to tell you this right now. Stagnation is probably the worst thing that you could do for yourself. I look at myself as like an automobile, right? Like a vehicle here on Earth. And as a vehicle, I have decided to rip some components out of my transmission, if that makes any sense. Now, follow me here. I think of myself as like an automobile, and my transmission is what drives me, right? It's my park, reverse, neutral, 1, 2, whatever, right? I have completely taken park and neutral and reverse completely out of my engine. I'm only in drive, right? I'm only going forward, 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 because reverse is never the direction you want to go. The past is the past for a reason. And neutral is not good because you're not moving forward, nor are you going back. Honestly, it would kind of be better to just go in reverse than it would just to be sitting still. Because although it feels safe to sit still, you're not accomplishing anything. And by going in reverse, even though you're not accomplishing anything either, you're still doing something, even if it's not positive, right? Even if it's not like an accomplishment, you're still technically doing something, which to me, in my eyes, is like better than doing nothing. So, what I'm telling you is that you should be in drive. You should be going forward. Whatever it was that you had done, whatever it was that you had like shot for, whether it was like a certificate or a goal, or maybe it was like I intend on losing weight, and then you just like can't really get into the habit of doing what it is you're supposed to be doing, and you're just in this funk, and you're like, why do I keep eating horrible? Or maybe you went to school and you're like, I'm not using my degree. I'm doing this other job. And although it pays, and this is kind of my life source, I don't feel like I can move forward. I don't feel like I have the ability to move forward and do what it is I'm supposed to be doing. The Spirit's saying, like, rip that out. Rip all that out. Because you'd be better off going in reverse than you would be sitting still and feeling like you have no direction, right? Like, universe is basically saying, like, guess what? Get up and move and do whatever it feels that is within you, even if it feels uncomfortable. So whatever it is that makes you feel like it's uncomfortable, maybe you are complacent in your job, maybe you are feeling complacent in a relationship, maybe you are feeling like, this is, I just feel like this is a career though. I feel like this is somebody's career, and I feel like you did not do what it was that you did all this work for. Like, you're not doing what you did all this work for. So you're not currently doing what it is you feel like you should be doing. And Spirit is saying, go forward, drive. Don't worry about not knowing where you're going. If you knew what it was you were doing, that is what you should focus on. So for example, what was it? Let's say you went to nursing school, and now you are working in a auto body shop. Right, this is a far drastic difference, right? But yet the auto body shop pays the bills. But what was it originally that got you into that first line of education? Like, what was it that pushed you to do nursing? What was it that pushed you to do business? What was it that pushed you to do cooking? What was it that pushed you to go to school for music, or go to school for this, or get a certificate for helping people? Or maybe you decided to become a massage therapist, but yet you're working in a restaurant as a hostess, right? Spirit is saying, what was it originally that was your drive? What was it originally that was the fuel that kept you going forward, that you had in your tank, that gave you the energy or the drive to go forward? Spirit wants you to focus on that. Was it helping people? Was it knowing that you'll make more money? Was it whatever it was? Spirit wants you to focus on it. Go back to square one. Go back to the original reason. All right? Find that purpose. Find that reason. Find out what it was that originally sparked that flame within you, and go from there. Go forward. Now, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. And I just want to explain this, and I've been explaining it in a couple of my other videos, why I read from the book. I use my intuition on the tarot cards. On the tarot cards, that's enough. On these cards here, I use my intuition. I look at the cards, I know the meaning of the cards, and I use that to then go forth and give some information to you. I also use what I feel and downloads what I. It's like a almost like a firework, right? It's like a boom, 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 and I'm like, oh gosh, and I have to like catch these things as they're happening. But with the oracle cards, I feel like the creator, the co-creator of these cards and of the book has a better way of articulating what the meaning of the card is. And for that reason, I want you to get that. I want you to get that more articulate response to the card, okay? Abundance is a stake. Sorry. I'm reading it backwards. Abundance is a state of mind. Abundance is a state of mind. So, yeah, I feel like this correlates well with your 3 cards on your career, and maybe you feel like with that lack of sense of direction that the sense of like abundance isn't there, or maybe the sense of you just, I have to pay my bills, so I got to do this, I can't do that. Abundance is a state of mind. Basically, Spirit is saying that you got to go back and think about what it was. Let's see. What is true abundance? Don't let your wealth be determined only by your material possessions, but by your happiness, your health, the people around you, and the inspiration you hold within. You have more blessings than you may have accounted for. Today you are being encouraged to not only see them, but to also feel grateful for them. You are being guided to see your glass as half full. You are being guided to enjoy the richness of your well-being. You are being guided to let your joy be the energy that draws more reasons to feel abundant to you. Abundance is a state of mind. If you can switch your thoughts to what you have rather than what you don't have, you will become a magnet for more blessings and experiences, wholenesses through every facet of your life. If you feel rich, your life will reflect it. The universe itself is abundant in nature. It has more than enough to go around. Experiencing blessings and riches won't deprive others of them. In fact, your experience of abundance will hold space for all those around you to level up their abundance mind too. Therefore, experiencing abundance is purposeful. I am rich in blessings, inspiration, and people I love. So, I do feel like this abundance as a state of mind has to do with this feeling of like you not feeling like you have what it is you should have because you are not in the career that you should be in. And Spirit is saying that that's all a state of mind. And that if you feel like you are not where you're supposed to be, that is what's going to continue to happen for you. That is what is going to continue to be the deciding factor of where you're going and what you're doing. And Spirit wants you to change the way that you think about things and to reignite the spark within yourself to remember what it was on the path that you were on, so that way you can go forth and grab what you want, get what you should have, and remember that your abundance is only a state of mind, right? Like exactly what the card says. Abundance is a state of mind. So just take it for that. I hope that helps. All right, Libra. I love you.